All right, we're talking about rhythm and root notes and fifths, roots and fifths. So we were doing Wayfaring Stranger in the key of E minor, and we know the root is E. And we can add the fifth in there, which is a B note on that fifth string. Another cool little thing we can do is add a few little upstrokes in there. When we go to A minor, we can play the open A and the E is your fifth. Okay, and then when we get over to the chorus, we have a C. We have a G first, or actually no, it is C. And C is the root, and that G is the fifth, and we are rocking that ring finger back and forth. And then when we go to G, we can play low G and then an open D. A few different ways we can hold our G, like this or like this. Some people hold it like this, which is the same as this one, but just reconfiguring your fingers. Especially if you're doing that little move, going to a quick C, it comes in handy, but for now you can play one of these. So let's go through the song and I'll try to play those, bring those out as much as I can. Oh, in the B7, we have, I don't know how long we're on a B7, but if you're ever hanging on a B7 for a while, you can go. You can rock the middle finger. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if we have time to do it on that. I think that particular B is only one measure. Yeah. Stop on that B. So a lot of times if I'm only on a chord for a couple of beats, I won't rock it back and forth. So if I'm only there for, I'll usually repeat it. As a general rule, not like a have-to rule, because there's some times where I might go. And it still works, right? So you can experiment with that, but yeah. So on that particular, and then if we went into other keys, we'll just kind of touch on briefly. If you were in D, your root note is a D and your fifth is an A. And we talked about just counting up your scale. If D is 1, D, we'll skip sharps and flats. D, E, F, G, A is 5. So that tells us D, A, D, A. If we were in A, if A is 1, A, B, C, D, E, it's 5. So we have this A and we have this low E. If you're holding the F, just your basic F, then yeah, then, I mean, there are your full F like that, but even with this F, you can do the same thing you did on C, and you can. So yeah, crash course on rocking bass notes.